Before I wait on any questions, if you could please take a moment to comment on your team as they enter this open date.
Thank you. We needed an open date. We're a little beat up. We do think we can get back healthy. We're hoping so. Gave the kids off Sunday, Monday. Had a later night practice yesterday, and it was all walkthrough and things of that nature. So we're trying to get acclimated a little bit to Auburn, but at the same time get healthy. So that's where we're at right now.
For questions, press 10, and we'll begin with Andrew Hutchison, the best of Arkansas sports.
Hey, Coach. I'm wondering, after reviewing the film, how you thought Kewan Parker handled his first playing time there at corner.
I thought he did a nice job. Got thrown into a tough situation there with a good quarterback from BYU and hadn't played much ball. And I thought he did a really nice job in his time that he played.
And I know injuries kind of forced Hudson Clark to move to safety, and it sounds like you might be getting some guys back. Do you like him staying there at safety, and how do you think he's handled that new position?
To be honest with you, Andrew, I think he's going to have to play both. I do, throughout the remainder of the season. I think he can, but he has to be available to play corner as well. But I do like him. I think he's getting better back there at safety and things of that nature. But I do think he'll have to play both spots.
Appreciate it.
Next is Tom Murphy of the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Yeah, hey, Sam, I was wondering what the rest of the week of practice looks like for you, and when you start dropping in some Auburn game planning.
Tom, last year we went, similar situation. We went Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 2 of those 3 days were walks on our opponent, which was Mississippi State at that time. We have started our prep for Auburn already with a walk yesterday. We'll have another one. And I've decided we're going to go ahead and walk again on Thursday. We'll come back and have a regular work week starting on Monday. But our biggest concern is mentally getting prepared, watching a lot of film on Auburn after we closed down the BYU game yesterday, and getting healthy. So those are our 2 biggest concerns, and we think we can do that by Monday and get most, if not all, of our guys back.
I know it hasn't been an easy ride with the injuries in the secondary, but I'm wondering, is there some benefit that you got guys like Parker, Trent Gordon, just some guys who had not been playing, and that maybe it's valuable for them if you need them again,
Absolutely. That's a great point. Absolutely. We'll feel much better about putting guys in the game or spelling guys because of the reps that, like you mentioned there, Kewan and Trent have gotten. And I think that will help us down the road. Obviously, we're a little over halfway through the season, but I do think it will help us as we move forward.
Next, we'll go to Trey Biddy of Hog Sports.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Hey, Trey.
Hey, I was curious about Torian Carter and his injury. It feels like maybe we're coming up to around the time where there was a possibility that he might be back with the team. And also, is Catalan back with the team hanging out? And how does his future prospects look? I'm sure y'all talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't think he's decided what he wants to do yet. I'm talking about Catalan. I don't think he's really made the decision of what he wants to do. I did speak with him yesterday. On Torian Carter, we probably, Trey, would be fortunate to get him back, somewhere around the last 2 regular season games to maybe as late as the bowl game. I think we'll definitely get him back if we qualify for a bowl. I think we would get him back then. But we're trying to press towards maybe the last couple of games of the year. We'll see how that works, but that would be probably the earliest.
guys are in a good situation at running back with Dominion and AJ both coming on, had good games last weekend. And I'm curious about Dominic Johnson. Is he back 100% from the knee, or is he still slowed up a little bit?
No, he's 100%. It's just a situation where, while he was out, the other guys got better. We're very, very confident in him. We're confident in Dominique. But right now he's in a depth chart battle, and we're very pleased with how AJ has improved, and certainly the addition of Arda.
Thank you.
Next we have Steve Maltz on WZZN.
Coach, appreciate the time today. On the subject of your running game, how pleased are you overall with the blocking up front with your O-line as well as Raheem's first half specifically, Coach?
Well, I'm really pleased with their offensive line. They've taken almost 100% of the reps, the starting five. Not quite that, but almost. And so I think it's time to get them, get their quickness back, things of that nature. Very pleased with the way they protected Saturday. Obviously, we ran the ball well. The only concerning part about our running is we've had more turnovers right now at this point in the year than we had the entire year last year. And so we've got to do a better job of ball security, and that's not the ones, just the ones coming out. That's how we're carrying the ball. And we're going to make a big emphasis of that this next week. But I'm really proud, and you can add the wide receivers and the tight ends in that blocking as well. But I'm really pleased with the offensive line and running backs.
And with more focus on recruiting on a bye week, Coach, how important is in-season recruiting for the health of the program, Coach?
I think it's big. Our coaches are all going to leave Thursday early after the practice. We're moving it up just a little bit so they can get out and watch some games and things of that nature. But we certainly need to hold on to our 23s, and obviously everybody's rolling on 24s right now, and so we'll have our whole staff, including myself, out Thursday night, Friday, and then go from there. But it's very, very important to hold on to the ones you have, and important to continue to recruit this class and 2024.
Thank you, Coach.
A follow-up from Tom Murphy we'll wrap up with.
Sam, you mentioned on radio last Wednesday, that Eric Gregory would be a guy you'd approach about interest in a fifth year. Is there anyone else who falls in that category?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, Tom. I mean, I'm going to guess somewhere around 6 to 8 that we would ask to come back. One of them being Day Bishop, who is not playing right now. Obviously, Catalan would be in that because he's going to graduate. That would be another one that's not playing right now. And then we have a lot of them on the D line that we certainly would like to have back. And so, yeah, I'd say that number would be around. It might be a little higher than that, but at least 6 to 8, Tom.
Coach, thank you.
Okay, thank you, guys.